Welcome to another episode of the Shifter Show, brought to you by Elite Mototech. Do you have those levers yet?
No.
You're fucking up. Check it out. Elite Mototech's easy pull levers, 30% easier pull. Use code SHIFTERCREW at checkout. Also brought to you by Law Tigers. They're right here on the wall. If you or somebody you know has been hurt or injured in a motorcycle accident, call 1-800-LAW-TIGERS. And we're at National City Harley Davidson, which is a pretty sick fucking showroom in here. This is the first time you've been here, huh?
First time.
It's pretty decent. I like it. What's up, dude? I get through like the kind of like the ad portion, I guess, and then I'm like, okay, now I can talk normal again.
Now I can talk shit.
Yeah, we got Vinny from Twisted Fab today. You came all the way here from Paso.
7 hours?
Was
6
that
and a half?
No way. Was that far? Are you staying down here tonight then?
I'm gonna turn and burn.
No way.
It's going to, but got work tomorrow.
God. I mean, you're your own boss though.
Yeah. Gotta have motivation somehow.
Dude, I'd make your wife drive home after that.
She is.
I thought you guys were gonna fly down.
It would have been nice.
Do you guys actually? So your wife? We got backtrack here. We got to get into what you do first, and then we're gonna start talking about flying and all that. But I found out about you. It had to have been a couple years ago. Jake Highfill got one of your pipes.
Yeah.
He found out about you through old boy at Double S Concepts in Hanford. And then I think he just showed up with one of your pipes. Like, I don't even know if he told any of us. He was just like, got this now.
That's how I met Dan, too.
That's how you met Dan, yeah. And Dan saw that and was like, oh, fuck, I want one of those. And then now that's spread through everybody, and now I have one. So
keep it going.
Just keep it going, dude. Just through the friends, you know?
Right?
How'd you get into that? Because it looks fucking beautiful.
Where do I begin? I've been fabricating. It's been about 20 years now. Did hot rods, different shit. Was actually fixing a competitor's pipe. I won't say any names. And fixed it a few times. Just kept breaking in different spots. And
if I guess it, will you say it?
Probably not.
Okay. Is it 3 letters? Okay, no further questions.
Okay.
Shout out to Bulletproof Welder.
Yeah. Damn. There you go, Trev. But yeah, repairing that. I was sitting in the garage. I was done for the day and staring at Harley was sitting there and like, most of my work's covered under a hood or you don't see it. It's like, I'd like to start fucking around with these. Why not? And kind of stumbled on it that way and kind of threw everything else to the wayside and started at my garage and it went from there.
So you're in a shop now?
I've had a shop almost 3 years.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
You just started doing this. You just were like, hey, this would be cool to have something that people could actually see.
See it, and I've always been in the motorcycle world, so kind of drugged me into it. And, started my garage. I did different things for fun. I used to work for the state.
Oh.
As a state employee, as a fabricator.
Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I was going to be like, what, do you work at the DMV or something?
No. I was a machinist and a fabricator. No.
Oh, no shit. What were you working on?
I was a Caltrans yard in San Luis. So I was fabricating before, got the whole drink the Kool-Aid, work for the state. It's all great and dandy, and I lasted about 4.5 years.
Okay.
I had enough, and then the whole COVID deal happened, and didn't want to play along with it, so I peeled out, and I was around Christmas, and I started in my garage, and then it kind of spiraled from there, got a shop, and then now it's just
blown up.
Yeah.
When did you quit working for the state?
Probably a year after. What was that? 21, maybe.
Okay.
20.
So you've been at this for a minute.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay, because when I first found out about you, I thought it was like a side hustle, and then you and I started hopping on the phone, and you were like, "No, I do this." Like,
I just jumped in head first. I'm like, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do it."
Yeah. And I met you in person at that Orange County event, at Orange County Harley, a year or two ago. Yeah. I think I met you there.
Yeah.
And it was Live Fast? It was Live Fast.
Yeah.
Because I remember Dan was trying to talk you into coming, and you were like, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do.
First event, I ain't got a tent, I ain't got shit. And then Jay called me. He's like, I'm on a 3-way with Jay and somebody else. And I'm like, well,
was it Chad?
It might have been Chad.
Yeah.
I think it was Chad. And
those are good boys.
Yeah, super good. Super rad dude. I love Jay. Sent me the papers. He's like, we really want you at our event.
And it's like affordable too. It ain't no fucking
Yeah.
$500 to
No,
go
no,
set up there.
it wasn't
you know?
bad. I'm like, fuck it. I guess if I'm gonna start doing this, or
Start getting out there a little bit. Yeah.
meet people, whatever, and I went and I kind of got hooked.
Yeah.
So yeah.
What did you think of like? So that was your first motorcycle event.
Yeah.
It was my first one too, but years ago. So what did you think? Like, what was your impression of?
That was probably one of my favorite ones so far.
Yeah. Was there anything that you were like surprised by, or no? You're just like, this is it.
This is it. I mean, and the flow of people, and it was just like a lot of shit going on. I was
Yeah.
fucking smoked after I left. But
Oh yeah, and you're out there in the sun all day.
yeah,
like,
it was hot.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it was a dope show. I like how it was low key.
Mm-hmm.
It was cool. So I'm looking forward to.
They're doing it again
This
this year,
year, yeah.
and their whole slogan this year is they're bringing the party back. So the first year I went was wild, dude. They took over the street. It was like in town, which was insane. But they took over the street. Dudes were doing wheelies. Some dude did a wheelie into Bato's van. Like, it was wild. And then the cops came. It got like shut down. And I don't think they want to get back to that level, but they're gonna start. I can't say what they're gonna do this year, but they got some rowdy shit planned. Like, I'm really excited for.
Good.
So, but what events have you done since then?
I think only that Orange County show. I did Chopper Fest.
Oh, did you do Chopper Fest?
Yeah, did
no
Chopper
shit.
Fest.
Okay.
Yeah, that was a good one too.
Yeah, was that this year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was a pretty good turnout. And then do that cruisy show next month.
Are you?
I'm going to.
Are you locked into that?
Not yet. I'll lock in on the way home.
Dude,
now that
I
reminded
sent you
again.
the flyer, right?
Yeah, you sent me the
yeah.
paper, and I know it's there. And it's like, fuck, I need to.
Do you know where you're staying yet?
I don't.
So we rented a mansion, and a couple of guys aren't gonna be able to make it. So we got a room for you.
Okay.
I mean, when I say we rented a mansion, I mean it's
Taj
probably
Mahal.
5,000 square feet with a pool, the whole shit. So you don't have to figure out lodging.
Okay.
At least.
Perfect. So just sign the paper.
Just sign the fucking paper, dude. No.
Sold. Yeah.
That's like, I picked that up from Pork. Like, if you go to an event, you stay somewhere cool. Like, make it a fucking experience. Let's pretend to be rich for a weekend.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Down with that.
Like, that's kind of, I'm into that. You
Right.
know?
Make it big.
Exactly, dude. You've never been out there?
No.
Dude.
So that'll be my first Arizona show in general. So
Really?
yeah.
Okay. It's going to be a good one.
Yeah.
It's, we were at Scottsdale for a while and had the opportunity to do something with Ryan and Trent and those guys. And I was like, we should probably do that. And then I wasn't even aware of everything that they've got going on. Like, everything that they're posting every day, I'm like, holy shit, this is going to be out of this world. You know, like, this is going to be just fucking insane. I'm super excited. We're doing the bike show out there. The trophies are downstairs, actually. I just haven't posted them up yet, but it's going to be
Sweet.
It's going to be a cool one, man. We'll see if we can get you set up near us or something. I don't know what the layout looks like, but first you got to sign up. That's the thing, Vin. If you don't sign up, you can't go.
On the way home.
There you are.
Sign up on the way home.
Sitting in the
She's driving
passenger
home,
seat,
so.
dude. Sitting in the passenger seat.
I got 6-7 hours. I can.
Yeah. You
know?
can take 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Pay a bill.
I know. You're right. Yeah, I know. Like, I've been meaning to fucking do it just so I know, okay, I'm locked in. I have no choice. I have to
Yeah.
go.
Once you pay for it, it's like, all
It's a
right,
done deal. Yeah.
I'm doing this.
Because I'm
Yeah.
kind of, my problem is I'm a fucking hermit. So stay in my shop. I have my routine, go home. I live 3 streetlights from my shop.
No shit.
Yeah. So that's my routine every day.
Every time I call you, you're either like at the shop or heading home. Or at the shop or you've never been like at the grocery store when I've called you. It's always, hey, about to finish up at the shop. I'll call you later. Or I got to eat food. I'll call you later.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. My service sucks. I got to open my
Yeah.
door. Hold on.
Yeah.
It's like, dude, it's
Yeah.
just been since I've been there and, this is going where it's going. It's been fucking rad and it's been addicting,
Yeah.
It's just, that's why I'm like, I'm antsy to go home tomorrow, go back to work.
Yep.
So it's been cool. And that's my habit. So I'm trying to break it a little bit and
Like get out a little bit.
get out, go fucking experience some of this shit. And
Yeah.
meet people. And
To me, that's just a part of it. You
It
know what I
is.
mean? Like if you're only living in the shop, you're not gonna have that much fun. You know what I mean? You're gonna get over it and be like,
Burned out.
"Fuck this!" Like,
Right, yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
enjoying this at all.
right. And the more people I meet, I mean, the Harley, that's kind of what hooked me too. Like the community of people is just, it's rad. It's different.
It is.
It's a cool, I don't even know the word I'm looking for.
it's unique.
Right.
It's just its own thing. And so you were doing hot rods before.
Yeah.
And that was before you worked for the state?
So I've dabbled in a little bit of everything
Mm-hmm.
for over my years. Worked in oil fields, water tanks,
No shit.
structural steel,
Mm-hmm.
sat in like sweatshops do when I was younger, and they'd drop me off pallets, and I'd sit and TIG weld in a booth all day, 8-10 hours a day, hood down, just TIG welding.
No shit.
Yeah, when I was younger, and
How old are you?
18, 19.
Oh, so you've been doing this.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Go on, sorry.
It's like, there's different avenues of welding, but I like this shit because it's clean work too.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just I-beam shit.
Yeah,
Shit
yeah.
that people see. It's custom.
Yeah.
It's clean. I work in my sweats.
Mm-hmm.
It's my cup of tea.
Yeah. Dan's not a guy that gives out compliments, and he's got a lot of really good things to say about you. And I'm like, all right, I'll look into this.
You opened a can of worms.
Dude, I kind of did.
Uh-huh.
With the pipe I got.
Yep.
That was pretty funny. Do you want to tell the story?
Go for it.
I still haven't gotten. So I got that HPI and I wanted one for so fucking long, and I was like, once I got it, I was like, I'm never getting rid of this, And then I started paying a little bit of attention to Dan's bike and Jake's bike. Jake doesn't have social media anymore, but he's got one of the cleanest bikes around. Like seriously, everything on that fucking bike has been touched. It's fucking amazing. And he's got one of your pipes on there as well. And just kind of started paying attention. I was like, all right, if I was ever gonna get rid of the HPI, I'd probably go that route. Just because, like, also, I'm not from the Central Valley, but I lived in Central California for a long time, so I take like a lot of pride in that area.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm new to this SoCal stuff. And you're from Paso, right?
Yeah. So I was raised in Modesto, California.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. So
When did you move out of Modesto?
about a year or two after high school.
Okay, so you went to high school.
Yeah.
That's
So
the fucking hood for people that
straight
don't
hood-
know.
straight hood.
Like,
yeah,
straight
you
up.
could take
Yeah.
you could take the boy out of the hood, but not the hood out of the
Yeah,
boy. It's
you
kind of
moved
stuck
to
with
Paso.
you. Yeah, moved to Paso. It's a little different world, you know.
Yeah.
But
Wine country.
Yeah, yeah, totally way different. So, I grew up there.
What the fuck was that like?
Modesto?
Yeah. I only know
Different.
one guy from Modesto, Sammy, and Sammy's a fucking gangster. Like, do you know Sammy Robinson? Them Robinsons on Instagram?
Maybe.
He's got Modesto blast on the back of his head. Sammy's with it. He's
No
a
shit.
cool ass fool. Yeah. He'll
Huh.
be in Arizona. You'll meet him out there.
Okay, yeah.
Sammy's dope. Yeah.
Trip out.
But
yeah, that's
anybody, Larry Disney's actually from Modesto originally, I think, but it's got a reputation. Like, I'll leave it at that.
leave it at that. Yeah.
Yeah. But what was that like? Did you get tangled up in any of the wild shit going on out there?
I mean, not so much. I don't even know how to explain it really. It was hood, you see some shit, and growing up in it, like schools, completely different than anything in Paso.
Right.
But I got out clean. I escaped.
Yeah.
You
And you got the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
You're like 2 years out of high school. You're like, I gotta go. That was me in Michigan. I was like, I'm gonna join the military. Like, I gotta get the fuck out of here. This ain't gonna work.
Right. They escaped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Parents were just fed up, and they're like, it was around the recession time. So yeah, 09.
Okay. When'd you graduate? 07?
Oh wait.
Oh wait. Okay.
Yeah. So
Couple
I
years older than me.
graduated. Yeah, I was 17-ish,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
And peeled out. I came home from work one day, and Dad's like, "Hey, we're moving to Paso in a week, so pack your bags if you want to go with us, or you can stay here." It's like, well, fuck, I guess I'm going.
I definitely want to go.
Yeah, so I guess I'm out of here, right? And been down there since, and it's cool. It's different, It's super laid back.
It's wine country. It's beautiful out there,
Yeah,
dude.
super nice.
In the hills.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I'd fucking love to live out there. Do you have any? Is there a Harley dealer out there?
Santa Maria is the closest one.
That's not close
No.
at all.
No.
That's over an hour for sure.
Yeah, an hour and some change.
I guess I'm surprised there's nothing closer. Because from you to like Avila's not close, and there's nothing.
Mm-mm.
Damn, because you can't go 15 feet down here and not hit a Harley dealer. I
Right.
passed 3 of them on the way home.
Right. They're everywhere.
I mean, they're everywhere.
So over there is literally Santa Maria. Fuck, I think the next one maybe Ventura.
Yeah,
I
probably.
believe.
Ventura's kind of a weird setup. I've been there once or twice. It's just a unique building. Like, I don't know if it used to be a bank or something. I don't know.
That's what it kind of looks like. I was going to
Right.
stop in there on the way here.
Yeah.
I'm like, just keep going. I don't know how the traffic's going to be.
Yeah, we just want to get through it.
Yeah,
we wanna
get through this
LA.
shit. So, yeah, closest one, Santa Maria.
Damn. Where were we? Oh, we were talking about me getting your pipe. And I was always saying, like, if I was ever gonna swap, I'm gonna go with yours because you're from Central California, and so I want to like support local, even though I'm not local there anymore. You know, I'm still like, if there's shit coming out of that area, I'm gonna get it.
Still local.
Yeah, and then sending my bike up to Kevin and getting everything done to it, I was like, man, there's some other things in the works that I want to get done. I was like, it'd be really cool to get a new pipe. We'll see what happens. And then you posted a fucking video of a pie cut pipe, and I was like, I have to have that. Like, I legit, and I called you like with a whole plethora of like weird shit that I had to have for it, you know? And then Kevin's super picky. He'll listen to this. Fucking signs up there. He's super fucking picky, but I was like, what if I just put you two? Because you were like, okay, I can have something in that time frame. And I was like, all right, let me get you on the horn with Kevin, and you guys talk about like exactly kind of what he needs. Which I was also like, this is fucking sick because you're a badass fabricator. He's a badass mechanic. And you guys are going to kind of come up with something here that he was like measuring shit. He wanted it to be a little bit longer. Like, I was like, this is going to be cool. You know?
Different, yeah.
Yeah. I was like, this is like a real custom thing. And you don't like doing the pie cut shit, do you?
It's a lot of fucking work, man. Fuck, a lot of work. It takes me about triple the amount of time.
Really?
Yeah. Because every single one of those I hand cut,
Mm-hmm.
Sand both sides, machine them, polish each piece.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then getting every single one to jive together.
All the way
a whole
up.
other fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
And then the whole welding process, purging the whole time, running gas through, and it's a lot of work.
I don't know anybody. I mean, I know like the Samsung pipes are like that, but is there anybody else really doing that?
Not that I've seen.
That it was kind of when
They
I saw
do just the you'll see them where they're just bends, so they'll do them at the angles.
Mm-hmm.
So I actually cut the fucking
cut it
whole pipe,
and
and weld them back
then
together.
put it back together.
Yeah.
It looks so fucking cool.
Yeah.
I have no idea if there's any benefit to that. There's probably not, but it looks
Aesthetics.
fucking so sick,
Like,
dude.
It sucks when I do them. I look back at them like, dude, they're fucking dope when they're sitting on the table. I'm like, maybe I want one for my own bike. Probably not.
I don't want to spend 3 more days and build another one.
Yeah, and I always get the shit into the stick with anything, So, like, I don't know, but it kind of opened a can of worms. A lot of people want them now. I'm like,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know about that.
yeah. So I was even hesitant on.
I mean, do I say
posting the first
like you're welcome, or what do I say?
I don't know. Like, fuck you, Taylor.
I thought it was a can of worms. I thought you were saying that earlier because of all the weird shit. Like, I need it by this day. There's some weird specs I
That
need
too.
on it.
Yeah.
It was not. And I was like, I wanted it. I really wanted it, but I wasn't thinking it was going to happen just because of how needy I was. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I need that thing in like 10 days so we can get to Kevin in time for everything else to get there so he can tune it so we're not waiting on anything. And I need it to be this, and then he's got some specs that he needs it to hit, and like I'm like, we'll see if this works out. And you just go, yeah, I can do that. I was like, oh fuck, I'm locked in now, dude. Like,
A lot of late nights.
yeah. But now you got people hitting you up.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's a good thing, right? I mean,
yeah.
But they're a lot of work.
Yeah. Do you enjoy? Is it like satisfying at least?
It's satisfying at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. When you see them on the table, they're like, okay, fuck, it's done. It all worked out, because when you have stainless is its own animal, dude, you start applying heat in different spots and it starts to move. You kind of got to manipulate it a little bit.
Okay. I don't know anything about that. So explain that a little bit.
You put too much heat in all those, so basically I have purge plugs in both of them.
Mm-hmm.
So I pull a line, purge one, which is filling gas through.
And if you don't do that, that's like where you get the sugar weld,
You
right?
get sugar.
And that's just, is that like corrosion or what is that?
It's basically,
Buildup?
impurity. Yeah, you're destroying the stainless basically. So it's an impurity on the inside, and that will cause breaks and corrosion. And so you're basically keeping it clean on the inside as the outside, if that makes sense. So you're purging the inside, keeping the
You're keeping flow through there.
You're keeping the argon flowing, killing oxygen in there. So you're keeping
Okay.
it, so it stays. So basically the weld on the outside will be on the inside too.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So structurally sound, so you got to do little bits at a time. So if you start putting too much heat, they'll start pinging and cracking and tax break, and it's like, fuck, you set it down, you walk away, ping, fuck. So a little too much.
Yeah.
So just, it's time consuming. Mm-hmm. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's satisfying to see it. It's like, it's a lot of fucking work, but it looks good,
It looks really fucking
So
good.
I'll be stoked to see it. Has Kevin got any further with that?
Yep. It's going to be, I just got on the phone with him before you came. What we've talked, we're going to do a comparison. Can we talk about this?
Go for it.
I'm really excited to see this, but we're going to take my old pipe and the new pipe. We're doing a full, I haven't talked about while we're doing the bike, but we're doing a 129, 64 millimeter throttle body, bigger injectors. It's getting a decent amount of work done to it. The bike should between, I don't know, like 135 to 142 in that range-ish is kind of what I'm expecting. And we're going to put the old pipe on and see what it does. And we're going to put the new pipe on and see what it does. And that'll be a direct comparison between the two exhausts. We'll post that shit up.
Oh, I like that.
Either way, see what happens.
I'd like to see it,
Yeah.
I want to see it on paper.
We all want to know.
Yeah,
You know what I
fuck
mean?
yeah.
And I'm like,
Of course.
that was funny because Kevin was like, hey, he's like, sometimes ignorance is bliss, bro. Like, you just spent some money. Do you want to know? And I'm like, yeah, I have to know. And I was like, do you not want to know? And Kevin's like, oh, I absolutely want to know. And I'm like,
I'm over there. I want to know.
I want to know.
Come on.
So that bike, he sent me some pictures today. We're a little ways out from that still, but it should be getting picked up next weekend. So we should have 9 days left until, at the most, until we know.
So the countdown.
What it's going to look like. I need that bike back with a little bit of time just because when it went up there, it made 98 horsepower and it's going to make a lot more than that. So I need to kind of acclimate to it a little bit. I've got the Pan Am, obviously, which makes more horsepower than this bike's going to make, but that bike builds up to it a lot, where this thing's probably not. Like, there's going to be some low end,
Right. Yeah, definitely.
So I need to kind of, I don't want my first ride on it to be too Arizona. You know what I mean? Like, let me get used to this fucking thing a little bit. Maybe get a set tires on that fucker. You know what I mean? Like, go see Coyote and get some tires on this son of a bitch. But yeah.
That's a big jump.
Yeah, you got like a few bikes too, don't you? What all you got?
Dyna.
Are you still rocking a Dyna?
Still, dude, I love
You can't
my
let
Dyna.
go, huh?
I can't.
Can't let go. Yeah, it's a shame. No,
I
I'm
know,
just kidding.
I know.
No, I'm kidding.
I hear it all the time, as I'm wobbling down the fucking highway.
As the back end.
Oh, yeah, it's all over. You actually have to ride it, So I like my Dyna. I love twin cams. I have an M8 bagger too that makes 130.
Oh, shit, what do you have done? What year?
124, 17.
It's a 17 with a 124 in it? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I have as a 17.
That one's usually sitting on the rack, and that's what I build.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I don't use fixtures. I build them. I have the models, and I roll them and build the pipes on the bike, so I know everything is tits when it goes in a box.
Right.
So, and then if you have like one-offs or anything, I could
You can
them
build
right
it
on
off
the
of your bike.
Yeah, mid controls, whatever. I can do them right there. So I'm not a big fan of fixtures.
Right.
So it takes a little longer, but I know it's all jiving at the end of the day,
What was the first pipe you ever made for your bike?
No.
Take me through that a little bit. Like, you were like, I'd like to do something that's going to get seen a little bit. How the fuck did that happen? Like,
a buddy of mine, he was living with me at the time, and I was renting a room to him, and we were smoking some ganja in the garage, and
it's California, it's legal.
yeah, right. Had the idea, and he's like, I'll go buy a Dyna next week. Like, all right, let's go. So we went to Bakersfield, found a Dyna, and brought it home, and started playing on that one. Did different variations, tried it out, and that it kind of just spiraled from there. And then a couple local buddies, hey, we want one. And then as I progressed, that's when.
At what point did you put like the Twisted Fab logo on your pipe? That's like, at what point were you like, okay,
It took me about a year.
I'm gonna brand this motherfucker?
It took me about a year.
Okay.
And then I called everyone back. I'm like, let me
everybody-
brand them. Bring them back.
Bring 'em
Let me brand them.
Yeah.
Let me fix and tweak some things that I
Yeah.
wanted to change. And
Shit that you learned over the course of that 12 months, right?
just trial and error. And, and it's like, I like this better. And it's like, I'm, still kind of changing shit. I have a problem with that. I can't stick. I like to, okay, let's change this, try this, change this, and try to just progress as I
What's some things that
continue.
you've like tweaked a little bit?
just pipe lengths, steps, bracketry,
Okay.
just different shit. Like some brackets I've tried, they fucking break, and I just trying to make it the best I can.
Yeah.
So you're not just getting a run of the mill pipe off the rack. So they're all hand built by me. So
Damn.
yeah, it's a lot, dude.
So is that, since it is all you, like, are you backlogged?
A little bit.
Yeah. Like month out?
I'd say right now about a month.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's what you just met Sergio downstairs, who's a fucking awesome dude. And he looked and like double took your hoodie and was like, I saw Taylor's post on your pipe and I want one. But like, he was like, you can't just order it. You have to like message you. And you were like, yeah. I do.
Put you on the list.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you jumped the list when you called me, obviously.
Thank you.
I'm like, okay, I want to get this one done.
Yeah.
And it was the same thing last year when Dan and Jake came down. It was the Arizona.
Yeah.
We want our bikes done for Arizona.
Yep.
Fucking send it.
They were, dude, I'd wanted an HPI for so long, right? And then I finally had one. It was like this fictional thing in my head. And then they both showed up with those, and I was like, fuck, those look really good. Not doing it. Like, but it was like kind of a long process.
Dan
of like,
mentioned that too.
Did he?
Yeah.
What that?
Taylor might want one on his bike. Like, fuck, let's go.
Let's do it. Yeah.
know?
Yeah. It's funny because I've talked to Dan, like, I know you and Dan chop it up quite a bit. And I had talked to him because people started hitting me up like after seeing it on Dan's bike and shit. And they were like, hey, do you know this guy? And I was like, kind of, this was like 8 months ago,
Right,
a year
right.
ago. I was like, I've met him, And like, do you think he'd be willing to do a deal? And I was like, the only thing Dan's ever told me is like, he don't do deals. Like, you're going to pay. Like,
You're going to pay.
We're not doing free pipes around here.
No,
Like,
dude. I get it all the time. It's like, I do this for a living. This pays my bills and puts food on my table.
Mm-hmm.
So, and it's tough. There's a lot of money involved.
Can you pass me another one of these? Oh, wait, my bad.
You got them, man.
There you go. But you're saying there's a lot of money involved?
There's a lot involved on top of everything. So, you shop rent,
Yep.
everything.
I'm sure having a shop in fucking Paso is not cheap.
No.
Like,
Mine I got lucky on.
yeah.
So, yeah, dude, you're talking the guys right across the street from me are paying $5,500 a month.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah. So, and that's not utilities. That's, so.
Damn. You don't have anybody working a counter for you or
Nothing.
you taking
I
the
get
orders?
The orders, the phone, the social media, you name it.
Damn.
So when people message me and I don't get back to people right away, don't take offense to it.
You're in the shit.
Yeah.
Hood's down,
Hood's
working.
down, I'm doing whatever. And usually when I stop to check the phone, if I sit down, it's like, fuck, I got to get back up.
30 fucking messages to go answer.
And just sitting there, and then I start scrolling, and and then when my doors are closed, I don't have very good service,
Right.
so I don't get a lot of shit through. So it's a lot.
It's a lot. God damn. I was telling you when we were talking too, I want to say, like, you and Dustin from LFG, I always want to be like, dude, I'm so jealous because you guys work for yourself. But then I'm like, you guys are probably like, don't be that jealous, dude. Like,
Sometimes it's like it's easier to clock in and go home, right?
Yeah. I envy that because I'm like, dude, that'd be so cool. Because I've had fucking jobs forever. You know what I mean?
It is. I've wanted to do it for a long time.
Yeah.
And it's like fun, after, like I said, all the COVID shit and everything, it put a very bad taste in my mouth with a lot of things.
Working for the state.
Yeah, dude, the way I got hammered down for not taking the experiment, So I was like, well, this is it. I might as well try it now.
Yeah.
And dive in head deep. And
So you'd built a couple pipes at that time, or
no,
Oh shit!
no,
Dude.
no. So I didn't have a shop, didn't have nothing. I'm like, I'm sitting in my garage. It's like, well, I have no fucking job now. This is it. I have to do something. So I was actually building a set of headers in my garage for a mud truck.
Okay.
Big old long tube headers. And a buddy of mine came by and he's like, you need to start a business name. You need to, Like, okay. It's like, what about Twisted? Headers are all twisted on the side of the car, I'm like, that sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
And I kind of went from there. And like I said, it all started in my garage. It's like, I got to bet on myself, man. Try it,
Did your chick tell you you're crazy?
No, she's actually my biggest fucking cheerleader.
See, that's fucking tight, dude.
Which I don't, be brutally honest, I probably couldn't do it without her. She's the one that pushes. So she's helped out a lot.
Fuck, that's so rad though, dude.
Yeah.
You got to have that support.
You have to.
What I mean?
You have to.
When we were starting to shift here, I told Shannon, I was like, yeah, I'm going to start selling t-shirts. She was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I like explained all this shit and she was like, okay, and now she like, we get shirts that come in and she like folds them up in packages. You know what I mean? Like sweet. There's a long list of them that need to be done today when I get home, by the way. No, I'm just kidding.
Right?
No,
They should be done, right?
No, I'm kidding. But having that support is pretty fucking crucial.
It is.
You know what I mean? Especially if you're going to take a major leap like that.
Yeah.
And just fucking start doing it.
Dude, just jumped into it. And it was honestly a blessing in disguise.
Yeah.
Like I'm super pumped. Like I said, it's a lot of work, but at the end of the day, it's satisfying.
Right.
It's like I don't see it as really it's work, but it's a passion and I enjoy doing it.
Right.
So I don't mind being there at 2, 3 in the morning,
Right.
So yeah, I go home, have dinner with her. She falls asleep. Okay, I'm going back for, jam out at night when the doors are closed. No one's showing up. That's the best time to work.
Right. Do people just show up to your shop?
Constant.
No shit.
Constant. That's why my door's usually closed.
You have the address posted and everything?
I took it down.
No.
For that reason,
shit.
yeah.
Okay, but that had to be like a surreal feeling. When there were like people you didn't know just started showing up?
Annoyances? Yeah.
Oh, that had to be so cool feeling though.
In the beginning, sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's like, fuck, what do you want now? But it's a lot of it's the same, repetitive people just coming to hang out. Oh, I'm off for the day or whatever. And
Just see what you're doing.
yeah.
Like, I'm welding.
I'm working, and I don't want to be rude, but it's like, dude, if I'm sitting here for 3-4 hours, I'm not getting nothing done.
Yeah.
So, and and when I tell customers I'm getting their stuff to them at a certain time, I want to get it to them.
Yeah.
Right.
Dude, you were on it. You finished mine 2 days early.
Right.
You were already on a time crunch. I was like, oh shit, you're ahead of. I get paid on the 1st. Like,
it'll be in Washington tomorrow.
like, bro, I already shipped it. I was like, oh fuck, I didn't know. I thought we had till like the 3rd.
No, I just jammed it out,
Dude,
man.
Fuck yeah.
That was
that has to be
sleep.
that has to be cool though, to have a shop. People are showing up, even though you're busy and you're working. Like that has to be rewarding. Like
it is. It is at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You took the address off. Like
I did. Yeah. Like that's coming down.
We're not doing this.
Not doing this. You can message me, but just don't show up.
Yeah. I'm working.
Yeah.
You need like a receptionist or something, dude.
Or a bulldog at the door.
Yeah.
Something.
You need like a gate guard for real. Yeah. I got you, dude.
Right?
For real.
I mean,
I'll set up a desk out front, handle the Instagram, and not let anybody in.
the Instagram would be nice too, know, because I'm not a big computer savvy person either.
You do a really good job with it, though.
I'm trying, man, and I'm learning as I go, and that's another thing. It's like I'll sit and make reels or whatever when I'm sitting at home at 2 a.m.
Yeah. And that's got to be fun too, because you're posting and recording something that you built.
Right.
So you're like, oh, this fucking thing I made.
Right. That's the rewarding part of it. It's like the creation sitting there on the table ready to go in a box, and there's boxes, going all over the world. It's like, this is fucking cool.
Yeah, you said you sent one to like Canada or some shit.
Yeah, so Elevate Motorsports.
No
that was
shit.
the first original pie cut. He asked me, I'm like, I've done them not like that. I've done pie shit for turbo setups on cars and stuff. And I was like, yeah, fuck it, why not? Mm-hmm. And then I got into it. I'm like, man,
this is a lot of work.
A lot of fucking work. So came out dope. That was for a lowrider, if I remember.
Okay.
And then you hit me up about it. I'm like, fuck. All right.
That was, not to say it like this, but that was like it'd been in my mind when you get a new pipe, and I had a shorty, and I was like, I really should get a longer pipe. And it was in my mind, and then I'm doing all this motor work, and why am I running this pipe, which is going to be great low end. There's still going to be good benefits here, right? But once I saw that one, I was like, if he can do it, but then I had all these fucking, if he had I had all these restrictions, I was like, he's going to have to tell me no, and then I won't have to think about it. You know what I mean? And then you're like, no, I can do that.
I like challenges.
Like, They ain't cheap.
No, they ain't cheap. I gotta drink more coffee. We'll get it.
We'll get it.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had like and I am like mechanically retarded. All right. Like anybody that really knows me, like I'll fuck up my own bike, but I don't touch other people's shit, you know? But if you had conversations with like where to start a step, what the step should be at. And for those that don't know, when we say step, it's how would you go different, you increase the size of the pipe, right? So you could probably explain that better. But if you done like data and looked at research to see when to start that and what to increase it to, or
Did a lot of reading on that.
Yeah.
A lot. And talked to different people. Like I said, dyno runs will tell you certain things, but it's kind of, it's a hard thing. Like some guy, you know, you can't build a specific pipe that'll fucking do universal everything. So, I mean, that's the word I'm looking for. You're not going to appease everybody, if that makes sense. You know, depending on your combinations, whatever, but typically there is certain starting points for steps and, you know, flows and anti-reversions, shit like that.
what's reversion?
When it goes back up into the cylinder.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, like you said, on the lengths, you usually get more torque, better torque ratings out of a fuller, longer pipe.
Yeah.
But your bike,
I said that backwards when I said about the shorty. My bad. Go ahead.
that's all good. Your bike had something, if I remember, shock or something in the way. You couldn't do a full length.
Yeah. So before I had the HPI, I had a Sawicki, and when we put the swing arm on, that became an issue. And now with the 14-inch rear shock and the swing arm, it's definitely just an issue. Like there's not going to be anything that we can do. So that's why it couldn't be a full length. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I remember I had to stop at a certain point.
Yeah. To make sure. That was one of the things that was exciting to me was you and Kevin talking about it. Him like, I can get this many more inches out of this.
Right.
You know, I need it to be this long. And I was like,
So in theory,
yeah.
I want to see the numbers.
Yeah.
So
And yeah. I'm excited, dude. I'm fucking excited.
it's cool to compare, you know?
Yeah.
Because I'm a small time, you know? I'm trying to get in the ranks, and I don't have all the money that everyone, you know, a lot of these bigger companies do. And
A lot of guys been around for a while.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I'm just taking every step forward, dude, to try to push forward.
Right. And I mean, you're made to order at this point.
Yeah.
Like,
I'd love to put them on the shelf. That's been my plan, but it's tough by myself. So eventually, hopefully I'll get there. But yeah, as of now, it's made to order. So I
Yeah.
just work off what, you know, and just continue on.
yeah. And that's why I was talking to Dan about that. I was like, damn, he should hire somebody. Like, and he was like, nah, I don't think that's what he's going to do, man. Like, he ain't going to hire another welder to come in there.
I couldn't.
Yeah.
I don't think I could.
Just
That's
to like,
That's me. You
it's
know?
yours.
It's mine.
Yeah.
It's mine, and that's a tough. I don't think I can hand it over.
Yeah.
You know.
And have like two guys in there.
Yeah. I mean, I've tried, you know, having guys cut stuff or, hey, can you run a lathe or, you know, just little shit so you can machine little brackets, because I like to have at least, you know, brackets, shit like that already done, somewhat machined, so I could just grab and go. Grab, build, instead of, you know, running around doing all the other shit to make a complete order.
Right.
So I've tried that. I've had no luck. So
Yeah. Just didn't work.
no.
You're like, I can't let go.
I'm a picky bitch. So
Yeah. That's good though.
It's good.
I mean, the two guys that are really hard to appease are fucking Dan and Kevin, and they're both like, these things are really fucking nice. Like, and that's not anybody that knows either of those guys, they don't hand out compliments. You know what I mean? Like Kevin got it and was like, it doesn't look like somebody made this at their house. Like that was like, he was like, and he don't say nothing nice about anybody. You know what I mean? He was like,
took him about an
looks
hour.
really
to unwrap.
good, dude. Like, you know what I mean? So, and Dan's the same fucking way. Like, get a compliment out of Dan, you're doing something. You know what I mean? Like, but it's fucking sick though, dude.
I'm stoked, dude. It's pour a lot of pride into it.
Yeah.
You know, when it leaves my door, I know I'm happy with it, and it goes. So,
Have you ever like gotten finished with a project and been like, this is gonna bug me type shit? Oh, dude, there had to be so many like learning curves when you were starting too.
the pipe on my dynos that it was a that I didn't like, I wasn't happy with, so I'll throw it on my own bike.
Really? It was like a blem kind of
It
thing.
just it came out just a little too far. So you can see I see it, and most people probably wouldn't, but it wasn't as straight as I wanted it, and threw it on my bike. No one's going to see it. I'll use it.
On your bike, and who gives a fuck?
Yeah, who cares? It's mine. You know, usually any builder you talk to is doing normally how that works. They get the shit into the stake, you know, rush their own stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
So, but customers, my name going out the door, it's got to be right.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a problem I have is picky.
I don't know if that's a problem though. You know?
It is and it isn't.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, at the end of the day, that is my name. So that's my product. It's got to be right. It's a blessing and a curse. So.
Damn.
Yeah.
What's the plans like moving forward? Are you staying in that shop or?
At the moment, I'm trying to build my shop to have stations like specifics for. I'm building a weld room, so I'll have like a sanitary stainless. Just that's where I'm going to weld all my pipes inside. Keep everything clean. Racking up top for all my materials. So I built like a mezzanine in another office, and then my normal office that I use now is going to be just like a shipping room.
Okay.
So I'm just going to have a little.
Damn, so you do the packaging, the shipping, you fucking everything. There's so much little shit that goes into a business that people don't know about.
A lot.
Did you kill that beer already?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, damn, someone should know. I didn't even really think about that. Like, you got to package everything. Do you have like custom boxes and shit? That's tight. That's kind of one of those, like, I made it.
I made the box too, yeah. Stamped my logo on it. I wrapped everything, and that's a whole nother process. Like I said, ask Kevin. It probably took him about an hour to unwrap them, but I want to make sure they get there, you know, and you know, bubble wrap the shit out of them, and you do all the packaging, and then do the labels, and drop them off at UPS, or they come to the door and pick them up.
Fuck.
Yeah. So.
Dude.
Yeah, I try to get couple of them done. So, okay, now I'll just spend a day wrapping them, getting them out, you know, on a Friday or whatever. Yeah. So, because it's, a lot of work.
It's a lot. God, dude, I can imagine. Because you're getting like raw materials and just like, all right, I'm going to make an exhaust out of this. And then I'm going to ship it to somebody in fucking Canada. Like,
that's right. It's cool, you know? That's what I kind of wanted. It's like this way I could get a product. I'm not just dealing with local people. I want to reach out, you know, and in doing this, I've met a lot of rad people, like, you know, friends now, you know, really cool. They were customers, and now they're really good friends, like Cody Perna, Mobbin Industries. Coolest motherfucker
I
I've
need to
ever
get Cody
met,
to come on here, dude.
You should.
I haven't. He was, last time I fucking saw him was up in Tehachapi, but he was like going back to work, and we just kind of haven't touched base in a while, but Cody's a rad dude.
He's a cool dude.
Yeah.
So,
and I didn't know he was running your pipe too.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
We met through that, and then we've been wanting to meet for a while. I'm like, man, it never works out. And so we met up at Chopper Fest. I'm like, I'm going to make it a point.
Yeah.
So we went to dinner, you know, had a hell of a time. The next day came to Chopper Fest, and we're tight, dude. He's cool people.
Yeah.
I've met quite a few really good friends out of this.
I mean, just look at the breakdown from my friend group. Started with Jake,
right?
To Dan, you know what I mean? And it's just, and then
exactly.
You did. Can we talk about the Live Fast Rally bike?
Yeah.
Yeah, you did the pipe for them for their giveaway bike this year.
Yeah.
Or their raffle bike. So like, it's cool to just see it fucking
just
go.
Yeah. And Jay, I talk to him all the time.
Yeah. I talked to him this morning.
Did you?
Yeah.
Most down to earth person I've probably ever met.
Bro. Straight up. And the thing about Jay is like, you never know what the fuck he's gonna do, but if he says he's gonna do something, he's gonna do it.
He's a man of his word.
Yeah, like if he's like, I'll be there.
Yeah,
he's gonna be there. You won't. That could be 2 months from now, and you won't talk to him in that gap of time, but he'll be there at 3 p.m. at fucking whatever address you sent him. Like that's just how he is.
He came up one Saturday, and I don't know if I forgot or what happened. He called me. He kept calling me. I didn't hear my phone. It was 7 a.m. Got home late from the shop. He's like, "Hey, where you at?" I'm like, "What do you mean?" He's like, "I'm over here at the breakfast spot." I'm like, "Fuck, I'll be there in 5 minutes." I totally forgot he was there, dude. And it's like he drives all the way over, you know, just to have breakfast. Bullshit. He's like, dude,
he's a traveling motherfucker, dude.
Yes, he drives everywhere,
dude. They kind of give him shit like all the other LFR guys. Like, They'll be like, yeah, when fucking Jay had to drive down to San Diego to pick up a washer. Like, that's like the shit he'll do, though. He'll just be like, he's got it. I'll make a fucking trip out of it.
Driving the Live Fast bike to Washington, right?
Dude, yeah. Yep.
Wild.
I think he likes it. I think he likes being on the road. I think it gives him
said.
time to kind of just chill and think and
Because I've asked him.
hop on the phone. He'll make a couple phone calls, you know what I mean? And he'll just kind of do his thing.
Yeah.
You know? I talked to him this morning on the way to work, actually, and I've been trying to get a hold of him to lock him in for Arizona, and he's like, I don't know what I'm doing yet. So I'm like, fuck. But
I'm going to call him.
yeah.
Because we wanted to go down, it's like, even if you just come down with me, we'll set up 110.
Yeah.
I'd be stoked. So
Yeah.
he was like, I don't know yet. So if I lock it in.
He should just come out and hand out flyers and shit for it, dude. Like, make a bunch of flyers, set up with one of us. It doesn't even have to set up, but like, we'll fucking actually, I'm going to hit them up and just see if they're down to do that in general. Like, send me fucking 200 LFR flyers and I'll put one in every fucking order I do. You know what I mean? Like, let's just get this bitch cranking.
Right.
You know? Shit like that. I mean, he's super motivated to push that event, which I think is fucking rad.
Especially being that, to me, I think is probably one of the biggest events in that area.
Oh,
year,
yeah.
Right?
I mean, there's that in Jopperfest. What else is going on?
Nothing.
There's nothing else. There's not another. Is that still considered Central California where they're at in San Ynez?
Yeah.
Is that Central California? It's the biggest one.
Right.
In Central California. If that's still considered, I don't know where the line starts and stops.
No, I would assume so.
That's the one.
Central Coast
area. Yeah, Central Coast area. Like, and he's very, let's push this, let's put this. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he works on that raffle bike year round.
Right.
Which is fucking rad.
Yeah.
He's going to be so stoked we spent this much time talking about him. Fuck off.
Right. I love you, Jake.
44 minutes of that was
You're right.
sucking Jay off. That was gay. God damn, dude.
You said it, not
Yeah,
me.
that guy sucks. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
That's good shit, though.
No, it's good. I'd like to see it,
Yeah.
grow bigger and bigger.
I want to see that thing continue. I don't know if they want it to. I don't know what they want. I don't know if they want it to get huge, if they like how it is. It's fucking awesome. I just don't know how I try to push it as much as I can because it's my favorite one, right? But I don't know if they want it to be fucking 20,000 people. Right. I don't know if they want that responsibility. I'm sure there's a lot.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Like,
right.
At that point, you might have to start, and they do a really good job of like running that shit. Like, there's no security. They are the fucking security, and they are not a bunch of boys to be fucked with. Like, they do a damn fine job. You know what I mean? Of running the show.
Right.
But I don't know if they want it to get crazy ass big where they start having to bring people in like that, you know?
Right. I guess, yeah, keep it low key somewhat.
It kind of, I think that is part of the charm of it. Like I say, like I want it to get huge because in my mind, like huge is good. But a part of the charm is that there's going to be, I don't know how many thousands of people there, but they're going to be there and it's going to be great, you know, and it's a personable experience. That's
what
kind
I liked
of,
about it.
Yeah.
It was relaxed. Everyone was just having a good time, and it wasn't.
Yeah.
It was very personable. So that's what kind of stuck me on going to more of them.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
It's not like did you go to Born Free?
No.
Okay.
I wanted to
this
year, but
dude, if you want to go, it's only like an hour and some change from my house. So if you want to go, come down and stay at the house and we'll just ride up there. Okay. It's not an event I'll ever work just because I feel like I can get more done not working that event. You know what I mean? Like walking around and being around people. And I know a few people that own companies similar size to mine that have been like, I don't think I'm going to event next year because I want to walk around. I feel like I could do more and see more people as opposed to just being attached to this booth.
You're stuck to it. Right.
Yeah,
so like
exactly.
Live Fast, I think the farthest I made it to was the bathroom.
Exactly.
The whole time I was there. I'm like,
you know,
fuck, I didn't even get to walk around.
Yeah. Well, I mean, in the future, like if come get one of us and be like, hey, hold it down for me for an hour. It's not a problem. I'll stand here and fucking tell you about a pipe I don't know about. You know what I mean?
I'll pretend.
Hey, dude, I'll fucking whatever, dude. I'll throw a Twisted Fab hat on. Hey. But if you wanted to walk around there, you could, and you could still keep the booth in eyesight. You could still, and with those group of guys, the people that are coming to that, you don't have to worry about. Nobody's stealing shit.
Right.
You know what I mean? And not to say that any other event brings that kind of climate, but there's fucking 10,000 people at Born Free. Somebody grab anything, and you don't fucking know. It's just that many people, you know? But that'd be another good one that you should check out, just to go to.
I want to.
Like,
I wanted to make it last year, but like I said, the hermit in me, he's like,
oh, I ain't fucking doing it.
Fuck, I ain't. Yeah, it sounds good. And then I heard everyone was super hot and miserable. I'm like, okay, cool. I didn't miss out too much.
Dude, it is hot as fuck. What the fuck were we talking about? Born Free?
Born Free.
I think we were talking about Born Free. Yeah, that's another good one to do, man. Like, there's just so many people there. You know? There's a lot of opportunity. You walk around with your Twisted Fab hat on, people are going to see you, you know?
Right.
And you can kind of just get the word out a little bit.
Right.
But I won't, for that reason, I won't work it because I want to be able to wander around. And it's hot as fuck.
Right.
I might want to leave at some point.
Right.
You know? Like, I commend Dustin for fucking sitting there with his wife and kids the whole time. And you know, not me. You fucking doing it, dude. Like, you fucking doing it, you know? When my boy gets a certain age, I don't know what age that is, I'll start bringing him to events, but he's fucking 4. We ain't there yet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you gotta be at least like 10, dude. Because otherwise you're gonna be miserable. Like,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
But, you got any kids?
No.
None?
No.
Not having them?
I'd like to.
Yeah.
You know? I'd like to. Just so much shit going on, and
Kind of busy. Yeah.
I'd like somebody to take over the legacy if it ever gets that far, you know?
Pass down the lineage, you know?
Yeah,
Like the name can't die with me.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it'd be cool.
Yeah.
That would be the plan.
Kids are rad, man. They definitely change how you look at things, though. Like, I don't coach T-ball anymore, thank God. But I still, like, my Saturdays are booked up. You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of where we're at. But they're cool. They definitely change your perspective on shit. Like, and I've got 2 little ones. I got a 4-year-old and a 2-year-old. So right now I'm trying to figure out, like, how to get them to stop fighting all the time. It's impossible. It's basically what I've decided. And they have, like, my son, like, if I get serious, he's like, all right, like, I got you. My bad. My daughter doesn't give a fuck. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I kind of, like, she was doing this thing the other day. She's flipping the light switch on and off and on and off and on and off, right? Because she figured out what a light switch was. And I'm like, hey, stop flipping the switch. And she looked at me and giggled and ran away. And I was like,
Uh-oh.
I'll fucking kill you.
Spicy one.
Dude, like, there was no... If I had said that to my son, he would have been like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, my bad. But he's also at the age where I can, like, snatch him up a little different. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's still so little. I'm just like, oh. You got it coming, kid. You got it coming. Pull this shit when you're 4. Pull this shit when you're 4, dude. I was talking to Dan the other day, and my son was just being a dickhead. And I put him in his bed, and I always, like, lay on the floor next to him until he falls asleep. So he's, like, laying there talking shit, essentially. Like, he was mad because I put him in bed, and then he was like, I don't even want to repeat it because I don't want to sound like a bitch. But he was literally talking shit to me, okay? Like, that's the only way. He's, like, basically telling me, like, he didn't say fuck you, but he was, like, basically saying that, right? And I just ignored him because I was like, any attention I give him right now is not going to, he's going to acknowledge this behavior. It's not what I'm trying to do. And Dan texted me. He's like, yo, what's up? And I was like, trying to figure out how not to beat I was like, trying to figure out how I'm not going to beat my son's ass right now. He was like, cool thing is you only got to do it once or twice. I was like, damn, dude. Like, it's so accurate, though. You know what I mean? Like, but I was like, man, dude. I, like, flicked him the other day, like, little fucking, he's only 4, so I can't get too serious.
Right.
But I was like, hey, man, you can't have a banana right now. Like, we're going to eat dinner in a little bit. He was like, no, I'm going to eat a banana. And I was like, he just real like, you don't talk to me like that. And he, like, stares at me, like, looks at me and just walks away, right? Like, angry. And I was like, I know that hurt a little bit, but he didn't acknowledge it. And then I, like, went around the corner and I, like, stopped and turned back around. He was, like, rubbing it. And I was like, yeah. Like, but he didn't want to acknowledge it in the moment, which I'm also proud of. You know what I mean?
I'm
like,
the corner.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck me. Yeah, just, like, fight the system, dude. Like, enough kid talk, my bad. But have kids, dude. It's great.
Oh, yeah. Like, you got something to live for, right?
Yeah, dude. They'll keep you on your toes. Sometimes I get home and I'm just like, I want to fight all of you. The fuck are you talking to right now? God damn. But yeah, have kids, dude.
Yeah, I hear they're great. Yeah.
Have you like gotten out and like been able to ride to events and stuff like that or anything, or?
Like ride to them
Yeah.
without vending?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because that's
Yeah.
kind of like an important part for me is not working every single one, like going to them. You got to make money, but like I also want to go to certain things and just enjoy it.
Right.
You know?
Like I went to Bikes and Brews.
Oh,
That
yeah.
one, yeah.
Perfect example.
Took the better half and it's like, let's just go take the dog
Yeah.
Saturday, cruise over there, see what's up with the boys. And
Yeah. And that's not too far of a drive.
fuck, it's farther than I thought.
Was it a couple hours?
2 hours?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was nice. It was a good drive, and went and had coffee with Jay after, and shot the shit. It was cool to just cruise around and talk to everybody, and just
Yep.
I'm not tied to anything, you know.
Right. You got nowhere you really got to be.
Right.
You can kind of just do your thing. Yeah.
It was cool seeing all that and live fast bike out there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They don't have the tins on it yet, do they?
No, so I don't know when they're getting those.
That shit looks ghetto as hell. I say that out loud.
Jay.
Put the tins on that thing, dude.
It's in progress, man.
It is. Because I think they're getting it painted now too. I think.
Chris has them.
Does he?
Evil One, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, he does a really good fucking job.
Badass painter.
Badass fucking painter, dude.
Definitely. So I'm stoked to see, in the color scheme should be dope too. So,
I don't know. Do they not want us to talk about it? I don't know what they're doing.
I don't know if I want to spill the beans. I don't know
Yeah.
if that's a secret or not.
I haven't heard.
Jay.
I guess I don't know what. I couldn't spill the beans if I wanted to because I don't know. Like I couldn't tell you what's on that fucking thing, dude. Nobody's told me.
I've
you know?
been told. I don't know if I honestly even remember, but it's supposed to be. Oh, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Okay. We'll
I don't know.
We'll
if
let
that's
it debut
yeah.
itself.
Yeah, I'll let it do its thing.
Yeah.
But it should be dope.
Yeah. Do you got any other like major projects or anything going?
Just pipes.
Where did like a majority of your work come from? Is it mostly still California or is it like
Everywhere now.
really?
Yeah. So 2 went to Texas last week.
Okay.
Indiana. They're it's mostly majority, which is a trip, is Instagram. That's literally
Really?
where it is all coming from, and then it's word of mouth. People that I've sold to, and it kind of spirals into word of mouth, and so, but it's reaching all over the place.
Yeah.
So, which is fucking cool.
That's a rad
Yeah.
feeling when you start getting orders.
Yeah.
And you can't like just order straight from you. People have to message you. What's that like?
Message me, explain to them the whole get down, and
Do you like hop on the phone with them or?
I talk to some of them. Yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
if you got any questions, or if you want to, instead of going back and forth on the Instagram, give me a
Just call
call.
me. Yeah.
I'll bullshit with you.
We can get a lot more done.
Yeah.
With a phone call.
Yeah, exactly. So, and it's more personable with the person, I get to talk to these people, and like I said, it's cool. You meet rad people out of it, and
Yeah.
like I said, some of these guys I've became good friends with, and so, but yeah, they've been going everywhere. So
Yeah.
it's rad.
Damn. What's the wildest ass place you sent one to?
I'd say Canada so far. I was
Yeah.
gonna send a couple to Australia, but we couldn't. It was what the hell do you call it?
Tariffs.
Trying to get it over the border.
Customs.
Customs.
Really?
Yeah.
Was it Australian customs or?
Australian customs? Yeah. So I guess from what I understand, it would cost about double just to get it over there. through
Really?
customs, yeah. So I was told that need a distributor over there to make it easier, cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know a lot about it, but so that's as far as I know. Should be rad to get them in Australia.
Yeah. That'd have been cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah.
That's pretty wild. It just started like fucking around with the homies and started an Instagram page.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
That was it.
Yeah, and then I got hooked, dude, and it's became a sickness since.
Have you done like any dyno comps or anything or?
Yeah. Yeah.
How's that looking?
Good. Very good.
Good.
Very, actually, like the first one I did, I'm like, it's all right. I mean, Guy's like, you should be really happy with that. It's like, okay.
I heard about that one. Yeah. Should be really happy with how that compared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that's good. I mean, I'd like always better, but I have 3 more going on right now.
Okay.
Different ones. So I'd like to see yours. That's the
Yeah.
one
That's a big one.
yeah.
See what it does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
So 9 days, huh?
It's supposed to be done in 9 days. So within that time frame, we should know. I know he's working on the crank right now, so we still have some time. There's some parts that are going to show up tomorrow that are a necessity. I think he's going to go through the weekend to try to get it done. But you're amped for this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
You ready to see it?
Yeah, I lost some sleep over that, man.
Did you?
Fuck yeah! Well, I was like, fuck, I got this time limit. I gotta get him out, And then got it there.
I've been waiting.
Come on, Kevin.
He's gonna motherfuck us so hard after he listens to this, dude. He's gonna be like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, it's all good, dude. I get it.
Yeah. He's got a full-on
Bet.
thing going on up there, dude. His shop is huge.
So I get it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So are you gonna write it back down?
Rumor has it Jay's gonna pick it up because he has to take his bike up there.
Oh shit.
And that just at least gets it back in the neighborhood. You know what I mean? Because the bike's so fucking far away right now. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do. You know what I mean? It's 20 hours from here to Granite Falls. So I don't know what the plan. Like, it's not like I could take a weekend even. You know what I mean? It's fucking 40 hours of travel.
Yeah.
So I think he's taking the bike up, the Live Fast bike up there, going to get it back to his house, at which point I'm like, okay, now it's 3.5 hours away. I'll rent a car, drive up, get it, ride back. That's doable.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we'll see. It's
That's a truck.
yeah.
And how'd you get it down there?
Austin from 8. So Kevin was telling me forever, I'm gonna get your bike. I'm gonna work on your bike. I'm gonna work on your bike. I'm like, okay. He's like, I'll have somebody pick it up one day. And I'm like, sure you will. And then he's like, hey man, I need you to fucking have your bike in this general area on like Sunday. And I'm like, what? He's like, yeah, Austin from ADHD Cycles. Shout out to Austin. He's going to be in the area. He's going to get it. So I got on the horn with Austin. I'm like, where are you going to be? He's like, dude, I'll be in, it was like Paso or something. It was like somewhere far. And I was like, fuck. And we ended up meeting in Van Nuys and gave him the bike. And that was in, fuck, that must have been November that happened.
Oh, so it's been up there this long?
Well, yeah. And when it went up there, what? I feel like it was November, December. It's been a little while. But it went up there with no plan at all. Have I not told you about this? It went up there with a plan of it coming back fast. That was the plan.
It's usually always the plan.
Yeah. I didn't have and with somebody like him, I'll be the first one to admit, I think it went up there with the intention of a 124, but I know I can throw a rock and hit a guy that I know with a 124. Why the fuck would I send my bike to Washington for that?
Right.
It's there. Let's fucking do something.
Go big.
You know? And then we built a plan for it to go really big. And that was the plan. And then I changed everything about what I'm doing for Arizona Bike Week. I had this weird epiphany in January that I just kind of didn't like a lot of things that I was seeing, and I didn't want to be a part of it, and I didn't want to run my company in a way that represents me, and it represents my friends, and it represents the people that support me, and I didn't feel like what I was doing was that. So I wanted to change everything that I was doing that started with Arizona Bike Week. And I said, you know what? I can't fucking show up to Arizona Bike Week on a Pan Am. I need my fucking bike back. You know what I mean? That's the truth. I don't know if I've even really told that story, but that's the fucking truth, dude. I was like, fuck this. I can't be doing this.
Yeah.
And so that was where a big change came. We ended up changing what we were doing. We've got Dweezy coming out to Arizona, and Dustin and I talked about this a little bit, but we want to make a fucking movie, dude. This is what we do. This is the reason Shifter Crew is fucking successful, is because of our friends. And our friends do fucking cool shit, and they fuck with us. And that has got us to doing fucking podcasts.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I want to have that motorcycle, dude. That Road Glide has done so much for me in such a crazy ass way. Like, I bought that bike in 2020 or 2021. It's 2020 still. I didn't know anybody. I didn't know Dan. I didn't know Shifter Crew was fucking a couple years from being a thought. You know what I mean? And through that bike, I've made all these memories and met all these people and done all these fucking cool things. And there's pictures that I look back on that I'm sitting on that bike and I'm just like, fuck, dude, this is so cool. Like this, all of this is because of that fucking road glide.
Right.
You know what I mean? I need to be in Arizona with my fucking road glide. Like, you know what I mean? So we changed up the plan again, backed it down a little bit. Oh, it might get finicky on you and start falling. Yeah, you have to raise it back up. Yeah. Little angle of attack here.
There we go. There we go.
But yeah, I was just like, I need it. I have to have it. So it's gonna end up going back up there eventually, probably next winter, with a plan in mind and all this shit. But yeah. So what we're doing the 129. We're fucking like the crank's out of the bike right now, but we're not doing like a dark horse or anything like that right now, if that makes sense.
Because you're going back and going bigger.
Going bigger, doing a crank.
That's what I was
next year. Oh, he told you.
I heard. I
heard it here first, dude. Yeah, it's gonna go back up there next year, though. Yep.
I heard. It's like this is temporary. Oh.
Yep. But it's gonna be rad in the meantime.
That's a big jump. That'll be fun.
Oh yeah, dude. And you've got a 124, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's why I was like,
they're fun.
Go
big or go home, right?
Yeah. When'd you put that in there?
I bought it that way.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
You bought it with one. Where'd you get your bike from? I don't know any, like, not to say this, but I don't know anything about like your riding or like.
I got it from Hanford.
Shut the fuck up.
Hanford. Yeah.
You bought a 124 Road Glide in Hanford. When?
Street Glide.
Street
Glide.
That's even more unique.
Yeah.
When?
Right before I did your pipe. So it's been 2 months.
It's been a month?
Mm-hmm.
Who was running around Hanford with a 124 Street Glide? I've been gone for like a year, so.
I don't even remember his name.
I just wonder who it was. Small town. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so for folks that don't know, like, I lived in Armona, which is in between Hanford and Lemoore. Hanford's 50,000 people. Lemoore's 20,000. You know what I mean? Like, it's a small area. If there's a guy running around with a 124 Street Glide, 2 years ago, I knew who that dude was. You know what I mean? Like, I saw that some bitch at the stoplight. Like, there ain't enough people around town.
You're right.
You know what I mean? It ain't San Diego.
Yeah.
You throw a rock and hit one of these things, But
no, riding wise, I came from the moto world. I rode dirt bikes my whole life, and broke my back in.
Wait, what?
Yeah, broke my back. No cool story, no nothing. Throttle cable frayed and got stuck. Yeah.
Oh shit.
That was, I think I was 22 maybe at the time.
Okay.
And then just hung it up. Got tired of the injuries.
Mm-hmm.
That was the last straw for me. It's like, what do I do now? That was my everything.
Mm-hmm.
And fell into this trap, and it's kind of the same adrenaline, the same, it's like I found that love again in something else.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
It's like I enjoy the shit out of riding my bike, and hung up the dirt bikes and went to the Harley.
Yeah.
So
and you had the Dyna first.
Yeah.
And so you have the two bikes.
So I have the Dyna. The other ones are just fixture bikes that I own.
Okay.
So I just roll them around. Twin cam bagger, Lowrider S.
Wait. So how many bikes? You have 4 bikes?
4.
That's a big difference.
No?
So you got 2 Dynas.
1 Dyna.
Softail Lowrider S?
Softail.
Okay.
Twin cam bagger. And the M8 bagger.
Are they both Street Glides?
The twin cam was a road glide. It's stripped so I can roll it around. So I don't ride it.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't ride it. It's rideable. It's got a 96 in it. It's rideable.
It just sits on the lift.
It sits. It rolls in on and off the lift, and
okay.
It's just.
I see.
Stripped,
so yeah. Okay.
So, but riding bikes, rideable. Yeah, the bagger, the M8, and the Dyna.
Which one's your favorite?
That's a toughie, dude.
Yeah, I feel like
was always
they
against the Dyna or the baggers.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they provide different uses.
They do.
You know, I'm so fucking excited for the day that I get to open my garage door and I got a Pan Am and a bagger in there, and I'm just like, which one do you want to take today? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm so stoked for that. I cannot fucking wait. And you got that plus another one.
Yeah. So they do. Like I said, I was always against the bike. Like I said, I came from the dirt bike world. I like the little Dyna, the little nimble bike.
Mm-hmm.
Just rip around, you know. But going far on that thing fucking blows.
Yeah.
My back's smoked. It just, you know, the bagger. I always used to make fun of people about them, you know. Put your medication in the bags. And,
Yeah.
you know, you got your grandpa
There's
bike.
a lot to make fun of there.
Yeah. And then I fucking rode one. I'm like, all right, I'm sold.
This is going to be it.
This is it. I like it. You know, I love the Dyna still and twin cam, but I like the bagger.
Do you find yourself riding the bagger more often than not now?
When I have time, yeah.
Yeah. I can see that.
It's comfortable.
Yeah.
It's a lot faster.
Well, with the 124.
Yeah. It's a fun bike to ride.
Yeah.
So.
Damn.
Yeah.
You got paint done to it, anything? Or
Yeah, I'd like to.
is it, do you have suspension or what? Just
It's +2s, Legends front and rear.
Okay.
+2.
You running Legends, dude?
Yeah.
No, we gotta get you.
Waiting for GP, man.
Bro. Have you ever ridden a bike with GP?
No.
Dude, it is wild.
Really?
Oh my God, dude. Like, it felt like, have you ever ran a set of tires for too long? That's what it felt like. All I did was change the suspension, and it was like I had a fucking set of brand new tires on it. It was wild how much of a difference that shit makes. Because when you go there, like if you go there and get your stuff set up, or if you order it online or whatever, there's a lot of questions. Like, they want to know, how much do you weigh? What kind of riding do you do? There's a lot to it, right? And all of that is going to determine what springs you're getting, what everything is set at. It's going to be to you. And it is fucking phenomenal, dude. Like, I will never ride anything else. Like, on a bike like that, like the bagger I have, I'll never go with anything else. The GP suspension it's worth it. It's fucking worth it, dude. And it ain't cheap, but you get what you pay for.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
anything, right? Like anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they were at Chopperfest.
Yeah.
Right, just right past me.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't make it over there.
Was Corey? Oh, you didn't go talk to him?
No.
Corey and Brisa, they're fucking good people, dude. I've been up to the shop. They're fucking rad. And like, majority of their shop has like racing background.
Where are they out of?
Oxnard.
Oh fuck! So they're in my backyard.
Yeah, they're right there, dude. You should hit them up.
Wow, I
Like,
didn't know that.
It's wild how much of a difference it makes. And Austin rode my bike. Austin from ADHD Cycles rode it, and he was like, "Oh my God, dude! Like,
Really?
he doesn't know what to do with himself right now." And I'm like,
So
it's fucking bad, dude. I know. Like, makes a huge fucking. Are you gonna get it painted?
I'd like to eventually.
Do you have any painters you're looking at or anything? I mean, there's
a couple, dude. That it's hard to. Like I said, Chris is a badass painter.
yeah, Evil One Customs.
Yeah, Evil One brewed paint down south.
Oh, dude, he's right here. Yeah, Zach.
Yeah. Oh shit, we're in.
Have
San
you ever
Diego.
met Zach?
I haven't met him in person. Talked to him. quite a
Oh
bit on
shit!
Instagram, yeah.
Fuck, I wish I.
Yep.
I should have fucking. Maybe I'll shoot him a text real quick.
Yeah, because he's another, in the garage kind of.
Yeah.
I love that shit. So.
I'll let me shoot him a text real quick. I hate to do this while we're on the podcast.
No,
But
you're
let's
all
see
good.
what he's got. Let's see if he's busy. All right, let's see if we can get Zach down here today. Sorry, Zach's a fucking phenomenal painter,
He's
dude.
bad.
Yeah. But I mean, you got all where you're at. You're like nice, centrally located, so you're not too far from anybody.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you can.
Right in the middle.
You're right in the middle. It's not too much travel either way.
Right.
So, yeah.
He does good work.
No, Zach's fucking phenomenal, dude. He's painted a couple of bikes for us here. He sent me some pictures of what he's doing. He's working on a bike for a guy in Michigan right now, and it's fucking. He did my buddy Garrett's bike too, and it's like he's got his style. You know what I
Right.
mean, like, you can look at a bike and be like, "Pretty sure that's a repaint bike." You know what I mean? Did you hear? He was the first podcast I ever did.
Was he?
Yeah.
No shit.
He was the very first guy to ever come on the podcast. And I was like, how the fuck did you get that name? And he was like, I painted my first bike and it just looked rude. Like it was just fucked up. Like it just looked rude. So it became rude paint. And that was it. Like, and that's it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And Zach's rad, dude. You've never met him in person, huh?
Never met him in person, but
Yeah.
he does some of the baddest work right out of his garage,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and that's the cool as fuck to me.
Yeah.
You know, you're not in this glamorous big fucking shop, and you're doing some of the baddest shit right out of your garage.
Yep. He's doing it right out of the fucking house, dude. That's like
Sick.
as cool as it gets for me.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
Yeah. And he's talented enough. I mean, that guy should have a shop, but he's got a lot going on. You know what I mean? We'll see if he texts back. See if we can get him to fucking swing by or something.
Is he close by?
I mean, he's probably 20 minutes from here, I would say. But with traffic, I don't know what the likelihood is, but we'll try. You know, like we'll see if we can't get him. You know, we'll see what happens. But
Forgot I was in San Diego.
yeah, no, dude, you should really just like get a hotel tonight. Oh, you got the dog at the house, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The problem.
Okay. Yeah. You got to head home, but I was gonna say you should fucking stay for a night or something, dude, because there's a lot of folks down here, man. Like, be a good little network trip if you made it. You know what I mean? Go swing by San Diego Customs or something. They're right up the road.
That's right.
Come back whenever, though. I mean, we can do this again. Like,
Well, hopefully we can fly down here next time.
yeah. So yeah, okay. Are we gonna talk about that? What the fuck? I just found this out. His wife's a pilot. Like, fuck. I forgot all about this. How did that become a thing?
It's more of a hobby for her.
Okay.
So her stepdad, so my stepfather-in-law, he was a pilot.
Mm-hmm.
Her grandmother was a pilot. Her grandfather was a pilot. So she's like, I want to fly a plane. And I thought she was fucking nuts. You know, I hate planes personally. Like,
Yeah.
I don't. I'll stay on the ground on my bikes.
I'm good.
You know, I'm good. Fuck
Yeah.
that. So it's like, you know, it's your thing, your hobby. Go, you know, whatever.
Go do it.
That's cool. You know, keep you occupied. And she got her pilot's license. I think I was the first passenger. Yeah, in a Cessna. Uh-huh. And I'm sitting in there. All right, I'm not a fan of planes, but if we both go down, all right, we're together.
We're
It's
together,
done. It's done.
dude.
We're done.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
and she's a badass pilot.
Yeah.
Like, there's buttons, you know, shit going on that I wouldn't know what the fuck to do. There's too much shit going on.
Yeah.
But we've been all over the place, dude. In the
No
little ass
shit?
plane, yeah. So
Where have you gone? Where's some of the places? It's in Visalia right now, right?
it's in Visalia. So something happened. I don't know engine wise. So it's got engine problems.
Mm-hmm.
But it's been in there for about a year now. So, but we've flown Idaho, Oregon. We've went all over the place. She's dropped me off in the valley for the weekend.
No shit.
Yeah,
We're like into fucking Hanford or
Into Modesto. Yeah, so I still got friends there, you know, and couple of my best friends still live there, and so I'll go visit, and usually, you know, Rich will like a 4th of July or
Yeah.
something, see the, you know, family down there, whatnot, and she'll drop me off in the Modesto airport and
no
pick me
shit.
back up. Yeah, so it's so
That's
like
so
this.
fucking
I'm like,
cool.
fuck, man, the whole time on the way here, I'm like, could have been
This
here.
would have been perfect.
yeah,
Yeah.
drop, been done, fly
Dude.
in and fly out.
I absolutely fucking despise flying. I've got 2,500 hours in a helicopter,
Yeah,
and I fucking hate it,
Do
dude.
you?
Oh my god, I'm fucking terrified of them, dude. Like I've been in the Navy since I was 18. I've been flying since I was like 19, and I still remember like, is this Zach? Oh, Dweezy's trying to get in.
oh,
No, yeah, I guess so. You want me to get a sex pack? Yeah, you could. Sex pack. I was like, oh, we're out of beers. I'll pay for it. But we're just getting into talking shit. Oh, we got it.
You have about 25 more minutes.
Oh, shit. It's time for another beer. We're out of beers, though.
damn it.
But I've just grown to not.
Same.
Yeah, like I still remember. I remember my first flight ever, like taking off and watching like the rotor wash, and now I'm like, you couldn't fucking pay me to do that again, dude. Like,
No.
what Coors Light? Thank you. Thanks, Doug. Sweet.
Perfect. Delivery.
I don't know how the camera works, if there's another memory card on there or something, but we might be able to swap out. We'll see. Because I want to start making these a little longer. You know, I'm having fun with it. I'm like, you drove down here. We got to do it.
And normally, I listen to a lot of podcasts, so I work with headphones and.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So are you usually doing that while you're like
so
under the hood?
Noise canceling headphones and just throw on a podcast because
Mm-hmm.
you know music only goes so far. It's like,
Yeah.
I like to listen to shit politics. I love that
Right.
shit too, and just
Oh, are you all? Do you get all into the fucking? What's
I like
going on with Trump?
I like to fall down rabbit holes.
There's a lot of them to fall
There's
down.
a lot of them to fall down.
Mm-hmm.
So I just sit down, fall down rabbit holes.
God damn. You listen to like Rogan or?
Yeah, I did a bunch of different shit.
Yeah.
Rogan, there's Nino's Corner. There's a bunch of.
What's that? Nino's Corner.
It's basically talking about what goes on and day-to-day bullshit with politics. You kind of
Yeah.
get breakdowns and stuff, and so
Like good old Central Valley.
Yeah.
You know, we know what kind of politics you're leaning to, dude. MAGA hat on over here, dude.
I got one hanging in my shop. So.
Do you really?
Yeah. I got the flag flying in the front yard. Oh yeah.
It's probably accepted up there.
You'd be surprised.
Really?
Yeah.
I would
you'd
have
be
figured that area would be
surprised.
pretty conservative.
It is for the most part. I think I for some reason found the neighborhood that's not.
Really?
Oh yeah, dude. We had issues for it was around the first Trump presidency. Dude, they'd come and take our flags down,
No
throw our
way.
signs in the bushes, fucking you name it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, so I was having beef with the next door neighbor there for a while about it.
They were taking your shit down?
Yeah, and
Your
so-
next door neighbor?
Yeah, and so I put up a camera. I'm like, who the fuck is doing this? So I come home, my shit's thrown, like just scattered all over the place. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna put up a fucking camera and I'm gonna catch whoever's doing this. So I see my neighbor come by and he fucking starts throwing my shit everywhere, jumps over the bushes into his driveway.
Shut the fuck
Yeah.
up. Your next door
My
neighbor.
next door neighbor. So we were replacing a toilet in our spare bathroom. I put the toilet in the front yard and wrote his name on the tank, Joe, right next to the flag, and it.
That
stayed-
was how he found out that you knew.
Oh yeah. So I left the toilet there for about a year. The city kept coming out, put a little plant in it. It's a planter now. So he was having.
Shut the
oh yeah,
fuck
dude,
up.
We went rounds, dude. Yes, every fucking day there was something new. He wanted that toilet gone so bad. Called the city, the county, whoever he had to call. I'm like, who keeps calling you guys? And the county guy, looked at the toilet. He's like, I think you have a good idea. It's like I thought it was him.
No fucking way, dude.
It was brutal there for a while. Yeah.
Was there ever any conversation or?
There was confrontation. He
I said conversation. He said confrontation.
No, there was some confrontation.
Let's hear about the
Yeah,
confrontation.
Yeah, he fought with the better half, yelling
No.
at her at the door about it, and I wasn't home. Yeah, it was just. I'm like, fuck him. Leave the toilet there, dude. We'll play I hate looking at the toilet as much as he does, but I know it bugs him more. So I'm gonna leave it there.
Fucking
Yeah.
way,
With a little
dude.
plant coming out of it, and it said Joe on the tank.
It's a planter.
So he's like, there's nothing we can do. It's used as a planter. It's like, yeah, it's yard art. It was just a toilet, a shitter sitting in the front yard. Yeah. Yeah. So that was my,
That's some country shit.
yeah. So that was my, oh yeah. But now it's kind of,
Has Joe calmed down?
Joe actually
He
moved.
Okay.
Yeah. So he was
Thank
one of
God.
those
Fuck
that,
you, Joe.
yeah, fuck Joe. He lived with his mom. He was a 50-year-old dude lived with his mom.
Oh.
So it's kind of expected, right?
Does he even get a vote then?
I wouldn't think so.
Oh my God. Yeah. Nobody's paying attention to Joe.
No.
Dude, maybe that's the problem. Maybe we need to show Joe a little love.
Yeah.
You know? God damn.
Poor Joe.
Poor Joe. That poor bastard. God damn, dude.
But now looking back, it was fun. You
Yeah.
know, at the time, it was every day was a surprise.
Yeah.
You know, it was to even Christmas decorations, dude. They didn't like certain. I had because I love like classic shit. So I had like Abominable Snowman and
Yeah.
different classic shit
Oh, so
out there.
you're one of those guys that gets all done up?
I used to. I don't really have the time anymore.
Yeah.
You know, or the
In the
lights will
shop,
stay up
hood
there
down.
for 6 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm like last year, it's like I don't even have the fucking time. We're not doing nothing. I'm Grinching it this year.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'd come home, snowman would be in the bushes. This one would be, it's like,
What
dude,
the
down to my
fuck?
Christmas decorations. Yeah. So it was just political hate, dude. It was just a Royal Rumble.
So he just started tearing all your shit up.
Uh-huh.
Did you do anything in retaliation other than the toilet in the yard? Were you out there tearing his shit up too?
No, because it was his mom's, and I respect that. His mom's cool. She to this day, I talk to her.
Okay, so
And
she
then-
still lives there.
So I came home one day from work and I see a bed spring and all this shit on the sidewalk. Like, what the fuck? And mom's throwing shit outside. I'm like, huh? I didn't think nothing of it. Joe disappeared and she had a little Trump flag about that big in her planter.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, oh, tables turned. Joe got booted and there's
Joe- We have marked our
Oh,
territory here.
damn. So it's been fine since.
No shit.
Yep.
Yeah, I would have figured that area would be kind of.
For the most part, it's like, yeah, conservative farmer,
Mm-hmm.
redneck dudes, and kind of like the Central Valley.
Yeah.
For the most part.
The Central Valley is a unique place, dude.
Yeah.
You got LA, San Francisco, and Kentucky. That's basically what California is.
Right.
And the Central Valley is fucking Kentucky,
Mm-hmm.
dude. Like, it is. God, I fucking miss living there, dude. I really do. And Dan's like, don't fucking move back here. And I'm like, I like it a lot.
It has its, it's unique. It
Yeah.
has its things. And like I said, I have my best friends still live there. They live
Yeah.
all out in the country and,
Yep.
and it's,
If it wasn't like for the air quality, I'd probably move back. But that shit's rough, dude.
the air quality is, bad.
It gets so fucking hot too.
That too.
That's what is it? Is it pretty tame in Paso, temperature
No,
wise?
it's hot as fuck there too.
Does it really?
Oh yeah.
Is it up in the hundreds and shit?
cold. Oh yeah. Yeah. we were
Really?
Up to shit 110 last year.
No
Oh, yeah.
shit.
So that shop's fucking boiling in the summer. Yeah.
Damn. You're not running a swamp cooler or anything in there? Or?
I tried one last year and it made it worse.
What?
Yeah, I was in there, I had no shirt on. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? It's just pouring sweat. I was like, this ain't working. It's just making everything humid.
Yeah.
So that's the point of the room too. I'm gonna put an AC and kind of climate control for the summer coming up, so I could sit and continue to do my thing
Right.
without boiling. Because I'm on the end too, so I get hit with the sun.
Oh,
so I'm in
shit.
a
So
line
you
of
get
shops
cooked.
and I'm on
Yeah,
the end.
yeah. So you get cooked.
Smoked all day.
Fuck.
Yeah. So I mean, in last summer I'd come back, attempt to work during the day,
Mm-hmm.
come back at night, 9, 10 o'clock, still fucking hot.
Yeah.
So it's like I was working at nights, but this year I want to, change it up. Like it's about a room a little smaller than this,
Okay.
and AC and whatever
Mm-hmm.
else, and
Get it cooled down a little bit in there.
be able to work, dude. So
Be able to
but-
be comfortable in this fucking
yeah.
place.
So
yeah.
in the winter there it freezes.
No shit.
Yeah,
So it's huge swings.
yeah, oh yeah. You'll get your nice days, but in the summer, yeah, it's hot. Winter's fucking frozen.
Mm-hmm.
So 30s.
Yeah. Damn, dude. Yeah, I thought Paso was cool. Maybe not. I figured it was like a little more tame because we used to run out of the Central Valley and then get into Paso, and it was always fucking 20 degrees cooler right away.
Because
You know what I mean?
it cools down at night.
Does it?
Yeah, so that's one thing. The valley, you're 95.
It's fucking hot.
Yeah, at midnight.
Yeah.
So over there, around when the sun starts going down, you get the coastal breeze and shit, so it cools down.
Okay.
Yeah, but once you go 20 minutes south into San Luis, is a whole different animal. It's
Okay.
nice there.
Yeah. It's like breezy, that Central Coast kind
Yeah,
of shit.
all year long.
You ever make out to like Avila Beach or any of that shit?
Oh yeah.
Dude, I used to love going out there. Like, it's like, that's still like a small beach town.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It hasn't, Pismo is like big and wild and fucking, there's a shit ton of stuff going on there. But Avila is still like,
Super low key. I
Yeah.
think they have one bar there, Mr. Rick's. I
Mr.
think,
Rick's,
is the only
exactly.
spot,
Yeah, it's
really,
the
that-
spot. Yeah.
And that's usually the spot where.
That's where we went
Really?
fucking 3 years ago after Live Fast.
Okay.
We
yeah.
went to Mr. Rick's on the way home.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's usually a prime destination for a lot of people, and
Mm-hmm.
what are the Christmas runs and shit like that will start in Avila.
Yeah.
So like the toy drives and stuff.
Yeah. Do you go on any of those? Like,
Yeah.
do you?
Yeah. Be fine.
We're back.
Cool. This is break number 2.
Yeah. We'll be all right. Let's see. Zach wants to know how late we're going to be here. Down to hang out for a little bit? Say a while. Yeah, hopefully you can meet him, though. That'd be fucking rad. You guys can
Yeah.
trade a little work or something.
Yeah,
Paint
'cause
for a pipe or something.
we've talked about that before. Yeah, even collabing on something, or
Yeah, he's got a couple bikes, I think, in the garage right now. And he had 2 the last time I was there. It might be down to 1, but
is he doing that full time still?
no, he's got a job.
Oh, does he?
Yeah, yeah, he's got a kid. He's got to fucking get that health insurance and shit going,
Oh,
dude.
yeah.
Like,
I hear you.
I want to be like the guy to push and be like, dude, do it full time, but like, he's got a lot of responsibilities. You know what I mean?
That's a
Like,
tough thing.
That'd be hard.
Yeah, and
You know?
if you pay for that shit on your own, it's outrageous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So-
coming out of pocket for that would be fucking insane.
Yeah.
Like,
So that's like I don't have any, none of that.
no, you don't fall into the wife's plan or nothing.
She does her own thing too.
Oh shit, what does she do?
She's a dental hygienist for
Okay.
special needs.
Okay, damn.
Yeah. So right after she's worked for a dentist for years, and after I started my thing, I'd say maybe a year after.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I want to do my own thing. Do it. Why not?
Run it.
Run it. Jump,
Yeah.
She's like, you get to wake up when you want. You hang out with the dog. I want to do my own thing. It's like, go for it,
Yeah.
I dove in. We're supporting each other right now. And she does like her own little mobile thing. So she goes to Fresno and does special needs.
No
cleanings.
shit.
Yeah.
She goes all the way up to Fresno. Does she drive up there?
Mhm.
Oh,
The plane was for the...
Whoa,
Yeah.
because that'd be like an hour flight.
No, about 20 minutes.
20-minute flight.
Yeah, maybe 25, 30 minutes.
How fast those little Cessnas go?
Well, it's a Bonanza.
Oh,
So yeah.
dude.
So it's a little bigger than a Cessna.
yeah, a
Yeah.
little bigger.
Yeah.
You got it going on, dude.
A little bit.
You got a whole ass plane.
Uh-huh.
God damn.
Yeah, so it was supposed to go back and forth to Fresno, so she's driving at the moment.
Okay.
So it's at
Instead of a
2-hour
30-minute
drive.
flight, it's a 2.5-hour commute.
about 2 hours there. Down
Damn.
41.
Dude, the 41's a sick ride though.
Yeah. Dope ride.
Dope
Shitty
ride.
to drive.
Yeah, once you get into the valley, it sucks. But like
Right.
that stretch from Paso into the valley is a sick fucking ride,
Right.
dude.
If you don't
That's
have anybody in front of you.
yeah, dude. You can fucking get it through there,
Mhm.
man. Yeah.
Yep. So that's her commute.
Are you getting to get out and ride a little bit, or are you just
I try to.
yeah?
I'm a fair weather rider. I'll
Yeah?
admit it.
Yeah.
Fuck dude, if I don't like the weather, nah,
I ain't going.
I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm not them hardcore. I'll ride in the rain. I'll run.
Nah,
Fuck all that.
dude.
I'm good.
If it ain't nice out, I'll just wait till tomorrow.
Then it ain't fun to me.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm not having fun if I'm miserable.
Right. So
Like-
in order for me to have fun, look outside. It's fucking badass outside.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go for a rip. So, recently, not really.
Yeah.
Haven't been out much.
Yeah.
I think I made a run down with my buddy Dom 2 weeks ago to Pismo.
Okay.
Nice out. It's like, let's just go bomb to Pismo.
Yeah.
Bomb to Pismo, flipped the bitch, came back.
Mm-hmm.
So that was good, But
Yeah. Pismo's a good little run from there, dude.
yeah,
Yeah, and it's a nice spot too.
yeah,
You go down there, there's all kinds of bars like right there on the water in Pismo. It's just busy.
super busy.
That's the
now.
only thing.
Super busy.
like-
I mean, even like Paso, dude, it's fucking growing. Huge.
Is it?
Yes, it's like you go downtown now. When I moved there, you could park.
Mhm.
You can cruise around downtown. It was just local people.
Yeah.
The tourism now there is insane.
No shit.
Can't get parking spots. Like I sent you the sushi last night.
Yeah.
We went at 9 o'clock. It's like that's when it starts to tame down, and that it was
It's still like that even right now. Like
during the week.
in March, it's fucking.
Oh yeah. In the summer, dude, the
It's
roads.
probably just insane.
It's insane. The roads there aren't made. It's turning into a San Luis.
Really
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of tourism and wine.
brings money in though,
It does.
but it's not really your little town in wine country anymore, dude.
No.
It's its own
Mm-hmm. Its own
fucking
little
thing.
animal.
Yeah. I can see that being frustrating.
Yeah.
Lemoore never really got busy, believe it or not.
It's not a prime destination.
no. No, we came out there to see the cow fields. You know?
Right. I like that shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when I drop into the valley, the smell.
Bro, the fog, the haze that just sits on the valley. It's fucking real.
Yep.
But you gotta experience it.
Right.
You got to live there, you know?
Yeah, you have to, growing up there, waking up in the morning, going to school, smelling cow shit. Like, that was normal to me,
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, up in Modesto.
Modesto, so the town I grew, are you familiar with Modesto?
A little bit. All right. We back? We're talking about the Central Valley, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. Had to clear up some room on the memory card there for a second.
Oh, man.
But
what I was saying is, I don't know if you're familiar with that area.
with Paso?
Modesto.
Oh, God, I've been up there once.
So I'm
I
actually,
went to the fishtail show there.
So I'm from Ceres.
Just south of Modesto, right?
It's a little butthole.
Yeah.
Modesto.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's the little town I was from.
Okay.
So Ceres High School, and I don't even know what has happened there.
Probably not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot.
Not a whole lot, dude. I stopped there for gas one time. I was jamming up to meet up with Dan and them up in Tahoe, and I stopped in Ceres for gas coming from Lemoore.
Yeah, so you probably just blast right through it. It's so
dude.
small. Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot going
Yeah.
on, believe it or not, dude.
No, not at all.
Like,
no, just small town shit.
yeah. It's a tiny ass little spot.
Super
Dude.
small.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my.
But I don't know. That Central Valley shit's cool to me, dude.
No, yeah.
I fuck with it in like Bakersfield all the way up to fucking Stockton all the way up there.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of,
Mm-hmm.
oh man. That's kind of what I think of. I think of the Central Valley. We went to a Fishtails event up there in Modesto last year. It was cool.
Oh yeah.
Right before Sturgis. Dude, that's another thing you should try to make it to one day.
I almost went to that one.
To the Fishtails one?
Yeah, because he invited me.
Yeah,
and
Michael.
I didn't end up. I don't know what happens. I had something that weekend or something, but I was like, "Fuck, hometown show, that's cool."
Yeah.
And I didn't make it because there's another one coming up, isn't there?
Yeah, there's one this Saturday
In
LA. Yep.
I seen Trevor post it.
Yep. I was gonna say you should make it up to Sturgis one of these days, though.
That's what I was talking to Whiskey Dick about it.
Mm-hmm.
Are you guys going this year?
Sturgis? I am.
Yeah.
I don't know what anybody else's plans are, but I am.
I am.
I just got the contract today.
Did you?
Yeah,
For
Thunderdome.
Thunderdome?
Yep,
Really?
I will be there.
So
100%.
How is that?
If I'm gonna go to Sturgis, it's gonna be because of places like the Thunderdome, because I can't afford to set up anywhere else. The Buffalo Chip's not beating down my door. You know what I mean? Full Throttle's not beating down my door. The Thunderdome offers a place for people like me to go. You know what I mean? Like, that's just gonna be kind of what it is. You know? It's so fucking expensive.
I know.
Just in general.
I know.
You know, like, and there's so many. I mean, lodging for that period of time is fucking wild. It's crazy ass expensive.
Because you went last year, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys stay in a trailer park?
We
or
stayed in
something?
we got a cabin right there.
Okay,
So
that's what
Thunderdome
it
has cabins available that people can rent. I split one with Elite. So I was $800-900 right there in lodging. You have to pay a $500 tax up front to the city. It's a $650 vendor spot fee. There's more than that. I'm right there. We're at just over $2,000.
Right, not including getting there.
I haven't showed up yet.
Right.
Not including fuel and
Right.
food. You know what I mean? And everything
Yeah.
else. There's something else I'm missing. I don't remember what it was, but yeah. I mean, not including like fucking trophies and shit, dude.
Right.
Like get fucking paid back on that. You know?
So
like,
are you gonna do a show up there?
Yep.
Are you?
100%. Because anywhere else to go set up is gonna be thousands of fucking dollars. It's pretty affordable to go to the Thunderdome. You know?
That's a big spot.
Yeah, and it's gonna be bigger this year. It's gonna be big, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like what was going on a week ago isn't what's going on today. Does that make sense? I'll leave it at that. It's gonna be big.
So it might be worth it.
I mean, if you want to go, dude,
Okay.
let me know. I'll hop on the phone with those nice folks today. They're good people too.
Okay.
Will and Jamie that own the spot. It's a family thing. They're good folks. Let me know if you want to go. I need to make phone calls soon, but it's
When is? Fuck, we're in March already.
August
Jesus.
1st through the 11th.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
It's no joke, dude. It's a commitment, but it's fucking rad, dude.
That's,
and Sturgis
that's
is like
been a bucket list for me for a long
Yeah.
time.
Oh, as it should be.
So like Arizona. So I'm like, this year I'm pulling the fucking plug. I want to go. I had FOMO like a son of a bitch when
Yeah.
Dan came to pick up his bike. I'm heading out to Arizona
Yep.
tonight
I'm
or tomorrow
going.
morning. Yeah, I'm
Yep.
like, fuck, man.
Yep.
So it's like, I'll go this year. Like I said, I'll fill out the paperwork on the way home.
Mm-hmm.
Sturgis, that's another.
Yeah.
I'd like to do that one.
Yeah, Sturgis is rad, dude. That's one. And it's the 85th this year.
So yeah,
Those every 5-year marks or whatever. It's one to go to, dude.
some bangers.
Yeah, it is one to fucking go to. But all right, well, we're running short on time, but appreciate you coming down,
Yeah,
dog.
fuck yeah,
This is
that's
fucking
good.
sick. Just under 2 hours. Thanks, Doug.
Appreciate it, Doug.
Good